Say you're on vacation and you need to rent a car. You've researched prices and figured out which car you want to rent. You're feeling good about your decision. But now, the person at the car rental counter tells you it's dangerous and costly to skip out on their rental car insurance. Should you do it? Hi there, I'm Amanda Mushro with autoinsurance.com, and on average, you can spend an extra $30 to $60 a day in rental car insurance fees. But if you already have car insurance, there's a good chance you don't need to spend that extra money. In today's video, we'll talk about the difference between rental car reimbursement coverage and rental car insurance, when you do or don't need additional coverage, and finally, when your credit card could come in handy. There's a lot to cover before you get the keys to your rental car, so let's get started. First, let's differentiate rental car reimbursement coverage from rental car insurance. Yes, these two terms sound really similar, but they're actually very different. Rental car reimbursement coverage is when your auto insurance covers the cost of renting a car while your vehicle is being repaired under a covered claim. It's optional coverage, meaning it's not part of minimum coverage in any state. This leads us to what we're talking about in this video, rental car insurance. It's insurance for your rental car that you'll purchase through the rental car company. And while you're not obligated to purchase any additional insurance for the rental car, an employee can make a pretty strong case about why you should spend the extra money. But here is a spoiler alert. Legally, the rental car company has to insure every vehicle on its lot with the state's minimum required coverage. And in most states, that's liability coverage, which pays for others' property damage and bodily injuries in accidents that you cause. Plus, if you have collision or comprehensive coverage on your personal auto insurance, it applies to a rental car too. Collision coverage helps pay to repair or replace your car if it's damaged in an accident with another vehicle or an object. And comprehensive covers damages to your car for incidents other than collisions, like theft or vandalism. Let's talk about some of the insurance options the person behind the counter will offer and how to determine if you should say yes or no. First up, personal effects coverage, also known as PEC. It covers any personal belongings stolen from the rental car, like a laptop or clothing. But if you have homeowners or renters insurance, personal property coverage will cover these thefts under off-premises coverage, up to a certain percentage. Also, there's roadside assistance, which comes into play if you run out of gas, lock yourself out of the car, or get a flat tire. But if you have roadside assistance on your auto policy, or you have AAA, you may be covered already. However, sometimes roadside assistance is limited to a certain radius from your home address. So before you pick up the rental car, double check your roadside assistance policy. Another option is personal accident insurance, also known as PAI, and it covers you and your passengers' medical bills from a rental car accident. But so does your health insurance and the medical payments coverage or personal injury protection on your car insurance policy. Finally, there's supplemental liability protection, also known as SLP, and it pays for damages you cause to another person's vehicle or property up to $300,000. If you have the state's minimum liability coverage on your auto policy, it might not be enough where you're renting the car. However, if you've added umbrella liability insurance to your auto, homeowners, or renters insurance, it can provide extra protection while you're driving a rental car. Let's switch gears and talk about when you should get rental car insurance. Obviously, if you don't have auto insurance or if your current policy lacks comprehensive and collision coverage, you should consider buying the coverage. But again, a rental company is required to have the state's minimum coverage on all of its vehicles. Another reason to get rental car insurance is if you're insured under a commercial policy only. Also, it might be a good idea to add the coverage if you're driving abroad, apart from Canada, and your policy doesn't cover you in another country. Before you buy rental car insurance, check your credit card. because some credit cards offer coverage for rental cars. You'll just need to reserve the car in your name and pay with that credit card for the coverage to kick in. That's the inside scoop on rental car coverage. Bottom line, don't feel pressured by pushy rental car workers if you already have collision and comprehensive coverage. Buying the add-ons is unnecessary, not to mention expensive. Hey, if you found this video useful, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a single video. And for more information on all things auto insurance, including how to find your perfect policy, be sure to visit us at autoinsurance.com. See you in the next video.